Hi there! In this video, we are going to create a simple Reactale. No branching, no fancy stuff, nothing. Just a simple conventional uniflow tale. After all, everything starts with a simple story, right? Let's get started. Let's open the browser and navigate to reactale.com. There are two ways to create a new tale. Either we can click on this button saying write a tale, or we can open this menu and click on create tale. And this will take us on create Reactale page. Now on this page we can see 4 buttons at the top. I will explain what each button does in greater detail in another video and put a link in the description. But for now, please note that these buttons can also be accessed from this hovering hidden menu, which can be click to open and click to close. Now there are 3 tabs: Intro, Body and Finish. Intro is the place where we will introduce our story. The body is where we will write the actual story. And finally, Finish deals with different methods of saving and publishing our story. I will cover these different ways of saving in another video and put a link here. Don't worry. Okay, time to start writing our first Reactale. Now let me explain the demo story that I have thought of for the purpose of this tutorial. We all know the nursery rhyme about Jack and Jill, right? Who went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. All good. But wait, who were these Jack and Jill again? Were they kids? Why did they go up the hill alone? And Jack had a crown, so could he be a prince? Now, what kind of prince goes up the hill to fetch their own water? Fishy. And by the way, how did they fall? Did you ever ask? No? Well, then let's ask those questions in this tale, in detail. I will name the story as Jack and Jill Revisited. Genre can be fantasy. Now about tags. Tags help our story to be found by the interested readers. Put here the keywords that describe your story best. I will put here children, fairy tale, and probably a witch, kingdom, prince, and princess. I will come back to this later and add more tags as our story grows. Language English is fine. Now about this author display name. This field is actually optional. You can fill it if you want something else to be displayed than what is there in your logged in profile. For example, if you are writing in a language other than English and you want your name to be displayed in that language, you can put it here. Or maybe you are just submitting something from Shakespeare and you want his name to be shown as the original creator and not yours. Then also it is a good idea to use this field. Email will be auto-populated once you log in. Now about custom URL. This is a very important field. You can suggest here an URL of your choice. But please note that this is a strictly one time only deal and you will not be able to change it once the tale is saved online. Because just think about it. The URL is the address where your story lives and where readers can find it. Now, if you change it someday, readers will not be able to find it. So, think about it before you first save. We can only use English alphabets, numbers, and hyphen here. I will put our desired URL as the name of our story, Jack and Jill Revisited. Now, for the description, I will paste something from my notepad to save time. Now, time for the actual story. Let's go to the body tab. Don't pay too much attention to this storylet and choices architecture. We will use them when we will write our next part of the story about possible branches, and then I will explain those to you. For now, let's give a title here. Don't worry, this title will not be visible to public. It is for our understanding only. Again, more on it when we discuss storylets. Now, this storylet body is the actual readable area that our readers will see. Therefore, here we will write our story. To give us a bigger ground, I will click on this pencil icon. Now, something very important to notice here, and that is this update and cancel button. If I type something here and cancel out, those changes will be lost. See, those changes are not present here. So always remember to click on the update button. So if I again write something and click on update, it is here. Even if you go to preview and cancel out, again your changes will be lost. So always remember to click on this edit icon and click on update. Then only your changes will be persisted. Okay, don't worry, that's just a warning about the current state as I'm working on it and I promise to come up with something friendly in future. Okay, now again I will not bore you with my typing. So I will copy and paste the story that I have already typed to save time. Okay, so the summary is there was a kingdom ruled by a noble king and queen, and they had a twin, a boy named Jack and a girl named Jill. One day, one evil witch became jealous of the queen, and she did some treachery and tricks, and somehow killed the queen and became the new queen. She started doing evil stuff as all evil people do. Under her rule, everything started falling apart, but she saw a threat in Jack and Jill, so she started finding ways to somehow kill them. And that's why she sent them atop the hill to fetch water, hoping they would meet with some accident and be dead. How cruel. Anyway, now I will go and do some formatting. And once we are happy, we will click on this update button. Now we can click on this preview button to have an overall glance of how our story is going to look. And then we can click on the save online button. it is asking us to sign in. So I will quickly sign in to my account. If you do not have an account, please sign up and then sign in. Now that I am signed in, and we can confirm that from my name up here, earlier it was saying something like welcome guest. What we can do is we can click on save online, and voila, is saved. And once we save it online, the image banner field will open in the intro tab. I don't want this default banner. I will quickly upload a banner for my story. Image uploaded successfully. Okay, now let's go back to finish tab and click on save online again, just to be on the safe side. But our story will not be visible to public until we publish it. So let's publish it. Published successfully. Now if we go to gallery, we should be able to find our tale there. Gallery, fantasy, and here it is. Let's click on it. Well, all good. There are our tags and created date, modified date, some description that we entered, and here is the actual story. Well, great. Now people can see our story, comment on it, and like, share, and have fun. Well, in this video, we learned how to create a simple Reactale. We also learned why Jack and Jill went up the hill. In the next video, we will ask the next burning questions. What happened up there? Why did they fall? Did something scare them up? Were they running away from something? And while trying to find the answers to these questions, we will learn about storylets, choices, and how to create parallel branches in our tale. So, let's move on to our next video.
Thanks for watching this video. Now help me bring Reactale to every story lovers on this planet. Please like this video, share as much as you can, subscribe to Reactale TV, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated. See you in the next video. Till then,